Let's go on the Russell 2000. So the new update's going to have this for you. You can change the size of the arrow. It is now done. I'm going to send it over to Gerald today, and the automated retracement eclipse is going to pop up on your 5 or 3 Simrenko or any time frame that you choose. It really doesn't matter. So if you look on the Russell 2000, the eclipse is coming up in my sweet spot zone. Okay? I do have close to 600 traders around the world that are trading the zone off of a blank chart. Well, now it's automated for you. It really works great on retracements. So this automated eclipse will come up over top price for you. Okay, go, and I want you to look for the ones that fire inside the arrow. If the arrow fires inside the eclipse. Go to gold real quick, Gerald. It just happened on gold too. Now gold is a counter move up, so we don't take this trade. It is a wave 3 up. So it is an Elliott wave 3 counter move up. So, but just to show you how I want to look. I want the arrow to come inside the eclipse like this. That tells you you're in a possible great Elliott wave 3 or 5. Because what it's doing, it's measuring the swing low, my automated eclipse. And great Elliott waves start from a session low or a recent swing low. And if you notice, so I take that swing low and that swing high, look where my eclipse starts, right at my sweet spot. I got it going from 50 to 76.4%. Now, my sweet spot zone is 62 to 76.4% retracement. The reason I did 50%, I want to see the fib dot start firing inside my eclipse, knowing I'm at my sweet spot zone to take the long or short. I mean, this is very visual to see how to do this. And the motive waves, when they happen like this with 5-minute trend, are really, really special. So when you guys get this update, if you see the arrow fire inside the eclipse with 5-minute trend, you should really, really be smiling ear to ear because you got yourself a special setup. Because you're getting the Fibonacci inside of an Elliott wave pattern. Because the wave pattern, wave 3 should stop right around 62 to 76% retracement. It stopped right here on this move here. But that's how it's going to work. Go back to the Russell 2000, Gerald. You can see here on the Russell 2000, we set a high. Now we look for Elliott waves. For an easy way to find Elliott waves is this. All you do, if I have a big fat red triangle that pops up, I look for the recent high. The best case scenario, you're in a session high. That is wave 1. Wave 2 would be after you get the big red fat triangle. That's wave 2. And there is the arrow inside the eclipse for a possible wave 3 down. That's as simple as that. Look how special that is. It really lets you hone in on price action on the 5 and 3 Simrenko when you got a real special alignment with this. I adjusted the eclipse. It's going to go right over top, adjust right over top of price. Took me a couple weeks to get this little sucker done to really get it honed in. I've been doing it on a lot of markets. It's really nice. It hits just like this on a lot of markets, right across the board. So you want to see the arrow inside the eclipse. That should be your wave 3 or wave 5. Just make sure you reference if it's a recent high or session high, and you get the big fat red triangle. That tells you this eclipse will be coming up between 50 to 76.4% retracement of your prior swing. Now I didn't make it too sensitive so we can catch the bigger swings. You can notice up here, it takes this swing high from 3 a.m. this morning or 3:45 a.m. I'm not taking these small little highs because I want a great retracement trade. Go back to go one more time, Gerald. The same way on gold. Look at the retracement it started out from. I took this low back at 4:45 this morning, so I had a projected retracement eclipse at 1285 that nailed the low here with my arrow. That's how special this thing's going to be for you. It's really going to get you into the mode of trying to get the sweet spot on the retracement. Okay? So this is the update. We have the, now it's going to be very simple for us. If you see an arrow fire inside the eclipse, you know you got a possible wave 3 or wave 5 if you're coming off of a recent high or recent low or a session high or session low. I cannot make it any more visual for you. It's that simple. JaySignal will tell us if we're in a possible wave 3 with the big fat blue. If you look on gold here, the big fat blue triangle came up. That means it's 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom for a 1, 2, 3 pattern. Go back to Russell 2000, Gerald. The Russell 2000, if you look here this morning, the big fat red arrow came up. We know we're in a wave 1, recent high or session high. Wave 2 is when the red arrow comes up. Wave 3 is the impulse wave we're looking for. The arrow comes inside the eclipse. And don't make it any more difficult than that. Don't overthink this. I put a lot of hours in this thing. I got hundreds of hours over the years just trying to perfect this. And the thing about it is I'm incorporating market profile, Elliott wave, and also Fibonacci all on one chart. We've got it all on one chart. So you don't have to really, understand this a lot to really benefit from the levels. Now, the black charts, let me touch base before I shut this off. The black charts, we had a support here at 83 on crude oil, 83 this morning. It had a Fibonacci support level, and that was because it was over here on the bottom left chart. That's low value area. That's why the market's bouncing right here on it was a fib area also. This fib retracement was a fib area, was right over top of it also at 83. So you can incorporate the black charts with the overall JaySignal for Confluence. A really great trace for Confluence. Is JaySignal standalone? Yes, it is. You don't need the black charts on all markets. We're just spoiled that we have them for gold and oil because it gives us additional support or resistance. But do you need them? Absolutely not. You can just trade them all by themselves on all markets right across the board. Okay?